Good evening and welcome to the VAVA Esports stream. I am VAVA Coach Owens here to bring you hopefully what's going to be a good doubleheader this evening. We're actually going to be streaming some Smash as well as some Valorant this evening. We're actually going to start out with some of the Smash players. I've actually got two of our players currently. It looks like they're going to just try to do a quick warm-up round while waiting for their opponents. But we are playing California Virtual Academy players this evening. We got two. One who took it all last year in the championships, so anxious to see how this matches are going to go. So once we get through the Smash players, we will switch over to Valorant on our varsity team, facing I'll add that team information as soon as we come up. So enjoy.
Placing sentry.
Here.
Spike planted.
Here. Ooh.
Last player standing.
Gun here.
Placing sentry.
Our carrier is dead.
Spike down A.
I have the spike. Cover going out. Blinding.
Dead. Blinding!
Shock dart.
One enemy remaining. Defenders win.
Direct and hunted.
Alrighty, I am back. I'm VAVA Coach Owens, and I do
Hi.
apologize for the delay with some of the sound and everything like that for the commentary on the stream. We were obviously trying to stream both our Smash and our Valorant matchups. Obviously, you notice our Smash players playing against some of the Kava players. We have Iggy and Lorxu on our side. So I hope that was a little bit entertaining to you. A lot goes on behind the scenes with some of the organization of the matchups for each evening, which is why I wasn't able to quite commentate for the first half of this. But now that we've gotten at least one round of Valorant in and some of our Smash players in, we're ready to try to get some commentation going into the second round. So I'm looking forward to see what our matchup has in store for us during round two. just to make you aware, for VAVA, we have several players. We have about 8 that are currently on varsity this year. So you're kind of seeing some of that switching in and out to get everybody that chance to play and everything. Coach Marshall is our other coach. He's in our defenders coach slot this go around from the looks of things. This evening we are playing North Carolina Virtual Academy. So definitely neighboring schools on this end, just one state away. So happy to have some rivalry in the next state. Looks like we're just waiting for our players to all be readied up and deciding on the map and everything. It looks like we're going to be doing sunset even with the changes on board. I'm anxious to see how both of these teams play with some of the changes on sunset. Since the changes have occurred, I don't think we've actually had the opportunity to play with the new changes in regular season matchups.
Is contractually has to be nice to us. I don't have to.
Alright.
By obligation and on paper, he has to be nice.
Debatable.
Hey, coach.
Let me. I don't know. Should I confirm that with the other coach? What do you think? That I'm gonna back out? Whatever.
I mean,
I
that's
think
up
it
to
should
you
be
guys.
fine.
I mean,
I mean,
I don't
yeah,
really
because-
think there's a problem with it, but
Because it's
I
not
don't
like
think
I'm a
there is
random
either.
person. I was just playing.
That's right. That's right. And I'm. Gonna...
We should confirm that
Okay.
I'm not a coach though, for realsies, because they might think the coach was playing.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not like you're.
And their coach slams them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to know if I'm playing or not.
Risa, not this one. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm
I
just
want to
gonna
see
Yeah.
what this is.
Yeah, and Coach
Alright.
Owens, they know that you're streaming, so I'm actually gonna get out of the observer spot here, but I'll still be on the Discord.
All right, start
Good luck,
recording,
yeah.
everyone. Oh my God, I'm coaching, baby. Oh, I'm like finesse next year. I'm
Oh,
next year's
God.
finesse.
Jesus.
You sure, bro?
Oh yes, coach, that's a good idea.
All right, I am back. Was just getting a minute to get in with the team and just make sure that everybody was good to go, making sure that we didn't have any additional observers in the slot and everything, just trying to make sure we're getting the coaching staff and everything. Stats is actually going to be stepping in. He's one of our varsity players, kind of calling out like in-game type scenarios, so he's going to be able to sit in that coach's slot and do some call-outs to our varsity team this week. I'm going to try my best here to stream for you all. Do some call-outs myself. Right out of the gate, I noticed, at least for the VAVA side, Remy Vert going with the Cypher pick. As a Cypher main, I'm going to say myself, I would normally pick this option on this map. With the changes, it is a little trickier to find some of those trips on B. Obviously, we don't have what was considered the God trip, unless you had the something to break it like Sova's Dart or Raises Util or anything like that. Yeah, that's no longer there. There are some still some decent setups, at least with Sentinels on this map, but it does definitely prove a little bit more. You definitely have to strategize a little bit better to set your trips up and get them in place to know where the attacking team is going to be on B. I'm going to see a Cypher on both sides and possibly a Neon and a Breach. So some similar choices here. Based on the way we're going, I would assume Snack's probably going to do oh, maybe not. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on, so just give us one moment. And just so we have an idea, while we're actually like waiting for those matchups to kind of start and everything, I'm going to try to pull up some basic information about some of the players. So for our team, for this matchup, we're going to have Remivert, Snack Size, Yuki, Freezer, and Finny. Some of them are newer to our varsity team this year, but starting out with Remivert, we have as a, let me check here, Plat. Snack Size is also Plat. Yuki is Ascendant. And unfortunately, I'm just going off of the Valorant tracker. I don't have my forms to tell you if they're 1, 2, or 3, unfortunately, in front of me. Freezer we do have as Ascendant as well, and then Finny as a gold player. From the NCVA side, looks like we've got Ice Bear being Plat, New Year's Bones, it looks like Plat 2 or 3, 1979 being a Diamond player. Marvel's Tokyo don't quite have their rank, unfortunately, to be able to share, and then Gira as our Clove there, looks like they are also running Diamond. Based off of what I'm looking at, I believe Freezer is Ascendant 3, if I'm not mistaken. Ascendant 2 or 3. I knew he was a little higher up. From last round, Tufa Gaming, currently actually on Immortal 1, was able to reach that not long ago. And kind of as I was saying, or getting ready to say before, I believe Snack Size was originally going to either do Initiator or some sort of Duelist. She's going to lock in that KO. So we are going to see basically the same kind of lineup, with the exception of maybe Freezer using the Sova. I can't remember if that's what he had picked the last time. And with that, looks like we're going to be underway in the second round. VAVA taking the lead in the very first round. We are only doing best of 2 just because of how long the matchups are. During playoffs and championship, we'll likely go to a best of 3 scenario. So we could see some long matches depending on how they all go. I feel like the default on the first round here is B in most cases for Sunset, but that's going to be true with some of that mid-range looking like it's trying to be taken up. You got Neon fighting, Neon and Raze holding that midsection along with Siphon. Oh, and then we're going to get a pick out of mid. Got two picks out of mid there. Gonna force that of the team to come on. Worthless. Oh, able to get in mark.
Concussing.
They're able to get the plant off and with a 3v3 situation. Oh, 3v2 situation. Quickly turning that.
One enemy remaining.
And we're down to a 1v3 situation. Really hard. We've got all 3 players just on that same angle. Unfortunately, even if Remivert would have been able to get one,
You flinch, you lose.
likely would have gotten a trade to one of the other 2 regardless. Good try though. Just pistol round. Round 1. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a switch. with Cypher going to A site, and I believe that's actually going to set up pretty well given the fact that NCVA is stacking up on the A site. It looks like it looks like everybody's just going to be at A site, so this is just going to be an all-out situation between the two teams. And Neon getting caught in the trip there. Not quite pushing in just yet. I think everybody's just trying to fill out. Ray's trying to keep that flank space just to see. And it looks like they're going to try to rush in and take site. And quickly again down to a 3v2, down to a 1v3 situation.
Spike planted.
Able to get one pick before taking it, but then unfortunately NCVA just being able to quickly take over site, they were able to just execute very quickly.
So stay alive, please.
Between that, the Rays and the Breach, util along with the Neon speed to be able to execute into site really helps the NCVA situation with this site in particular, or with this map. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a split this round, just kind of get things filled out. Nobody's going to rush up anywhere in particular right away. Looks like NCVA is trying to take some mid control. Unfortunately, still kind of fighting for that. Not able to go through market.
Here, catch.
They're going to be forced to go to A at this point.
Trevor!
So they decide last round.
Flash out!
Looks like they're going to continue pushing on A. Oh, able to get him through the smoke.
Spike planted.
It's quickly a 2v2 situation. KO's knife comes back into play in 5. Likely able to get some information that way if they don't die off.
Suppress it.
That suppression is going to be big for on Breach.
Last player
Problem
standing.
is only with 5 health, a one tap's just too easy at this point. Yep. Good try too, VAVA though.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Looks like we're going to see a little bit of a stack here on the B side again.
Gotta go.
Able to get the information that they're there. The issue is it's a 2v5 and until the other ones are able to rotate. Though NCVA is going to hold up in on B main. They're now executing on the side a little bit, trying to get some space. And they're able to get it.
I know exactly where you
Go, go, go.
They're gonna, looks like they're going to get the plant off here.
Spike planted.
Go away,
Nice
gotta
pick
go.
there by Yuki. He's trying to get that gun. Down to a 2v2 again. Getting close every round. He's got to watch the trip there.
One enemy
Round
remaining.
Able to get that pick.
My ult's ready.
VAVA's going to be able to secure this round.
Go, go, go.
Very good
Thrifty.
timing to just slow that down there at the end
Well,
with that
that was
2v2.
embarrassing.
Knowing that each of their shields and everything were already damaged. They were both basically at half health. Definitely a good time to slow it down and get that game strategy. And looks like we're going to see a timeout here from the VAVA side. Probably just trying to regroup and figure out what the best game plan is to take on this NCVA, who's currently leading this round 3-1. Just based on the current position, it looks like we may end up seeing an A hit, but obviously that doesn't necessarily mean anything right away until we actually get into the matchup. But it's really it's really right now VAVA needing to hold down these sites. We're getting the information, but it is a little trickier to hold down site, given the site differences on B for sure. With A, I think there's definitely a little bit more of a way to improve on some of the site hold, but other than that, A is definitely, I think, currently the easier site to hold in my opinion, versus with the changes on B. It definitely, B definitely makes it, if you can get in past main and get into the actual site, and you can actually have time to set up, it is a little harder to take back in my opinion. But who am I to say, considering I'm only a silver ranked player myself?
There.
I think I'm more salty than anything else because they took away the Cypher Trip areas.
This way. I'm out of here.
Maybe a little personal bias there. And unfortunately, Neon is going to take Neon out there from NCVA to VAVA.
Blinding. Off your feet!
4v5 situation. They're going to have to play this.
Shadows
Play
traveling.
this smart. Now, 2v4 situation is possible here given the fact that you have Sova's dart. But
Neutralized. My ult is ready.
and he also has ult. I don't know that we'll
Scanning ahead.
use that this go around, but we're
Found them.
You had your fun.
Last player standing.
Thug.
he just has to wait out the Clove ult, so that way it just makes it a 1v1 situation, but it's going to be hard because they're both going to be pushing.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and they're able to avoid Clove. Freezer's able to avoid Clove and get that kill off Cypher just in time to stick that fuse. What a clutch there.
A little
by Freezer.
recognition is nice now and then. Thank you.
Good use of that recon bolt. And able to keep his ult. VAVA still favorite match in the game, make it into 2v3. Alright, it looks like we're gonna see a little bit of a B stack up again, but it looks like they may try to take some space again mid. Nope, not quite. Looks like there's gonna be another push into B main.
Drop in a smoke.
VAVA able to quickly come over and back B side up, so B side is currently stacked with all the players. I think they're potentially making a new decision to rotate off of that. The only thing is now is B is completely, or A is completely uncovered.
There.
VAVA slowly making their way up mid there. They definitely know that somebody's there at mid, but I don't know if they realize it's everybody.
Stealing sight. Here.
Oh, and now they have that information. Finney was able to see at least 4 of the players. And that's going to quickly make them
30 seconds left.
kind of back out a little bit. NCVA is going to have to quickly figure out which site they're going to go to, and they're just going to have to push in order to be able to get this bomb down. Well, they're able to take it up through mid, and they're going to get. Looks like they're going to get the plant off, and it is a 4v4 as this is anybody's game, even with pistols. The Freezer coming in on it back and able to take one main.
Enemy marked.
Unfortunately, a Bulldog against a pistol.
One enemy remaining.
Good effort there by VAVA and NCVA for acting fast there in a situation they had it, but I think if
The spike
it
is
wasn't for the
diffused.
fact that they had mostly pistols that round, I think they They could have probably taken that round. Close round overall, though. 3-all.
That goes there. Cage triggered.
NCVA not going to waste any time. If only they knew. I was going to say they're able to get sight
Careful
that
now.
way. It's going to end up just being a retake at this point.
Time.
Spike planted.
Nice ult to at least get one and damage a few.
Here. Here. Where is everyone hiding?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, it's a 3v1 situation. Oh, very
I'm out of
quickly.
here.
VAVA been able to get that round as well. With the help of a couple
Gotta go.
ults.
Out of charges. Gotta go.
And
Go, go, go.
although the site was slightly unguarded there
I'm
for a
outta
minute,
here.
Remy did the right thing by backing back out and just waiting for the players to get
Go,
it.
go, go.
So that way you could actually have a full advantage.
Gotta go.
Looks like there's going to try to be a little bit of mid control here as well.
Enemy down.
Oh, Freezer able to get a very, very quick pick there.
Shot that.
Knowing
Right
that
here.
Raze is there too.
Right here.
Raze now jump peeking. Oh, and Freezer, unfortunately, they're going back through mid. Was able to kind of catch him a little off guard. They knew he was
Weapon
holding Raze
here.
down. Good save by NCVA to come back for their player. I don't know if they know that anybody's here over on A.
Watch out.
There's at least one over here. Oh.
I know exactly where you are.
Looks like they're gonna end up planting on A, but Clovis right behind them. No idea. Oh, she's able to get a pick. Making this a 2v4 situation a little tricky. KO's intel or knife could come in handy. But it got 15 seconds before he comes back, and then of course Raze not able to quite get anybody off that ult.
Last player standing.
Valiant effort by the VAVA team there. Just not able to secure that round. Those couple picks via mid with the one on Sova and then the Clove wrapping around where it really just kind of came off guard. Billy's going to have a little bit of backup come here with
Cage triggered.
KO, but quickly we're able to get Sova and Omen's coming through market at least. Using a lot of util, but not
Caught one.
now they have
Slammer. Eagle eye.
able to get 2 picks just off of the trips there. 3 picks from
3
Remy.
out of 5.
Spike planted.
Good use of the trips. They ran right into him this go around. that camera to get the intel on the
One
wall.
enemy remaining.
He also knows where he's at.
One enemy remaining.
Nice pick there.
Last player
Oh
standing.
man, and
I'm
too
outta
bad
here.
for Remy. She was able to get the 4, but
Clutch.
oh no, Yuki not quite able to get that. Chloe was able to use that ult and get the 1 kill, come back to life. Really made a difference for them that round.
Drop in a smoke.
Looks like we're going to see a little bit of a fight here mid, but they don't know that Neon's taking space, and coming right down.
What?
Oh man, was able to get KO caught off guard. Now Neon's got the drop. She's got the flank.
Smart move. My ult's ready.
But able to take out 2 on the way is huge. Just leaving them at a 4v2 situation. With VAVA weak, how are they going to retake this site? 2v3.
Stealing sight.
Last player standing.
Now Yuki's just left by himself in order to try to get this, but Raze is going to have that
outta
angle,
here.
but Yuki's able to pick it off. He's not going to have time to defuse, unfortunately. Breach able to just catch him, a nick through the wall there. Still very much anybody's game. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a
Satchel
push
out.
here mid
Satchel out.
from Raze. Ooh, Raze almost dying. Down to 42 health. Took some damage there. Sova not giving up that mid control if possible. And Yuki has a big flank coming in on this team. If this Neon on NCVA doesn't come back towards the players, if she continues to try to take mid control, Yuki's gonna catch this Neon off guard.
Heads up. Take this. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Spike down B.
I'm out of here.
One enemy
Too
remaining.
slow.
Yuki able to get a couple picks there. Raze is by herself on a 4v1 situation on B main.
30 seconds left.
Shadows traveling.
Unfortunately, at that point, unless you just have a really good tact of be able to get
Last
that
round
spike
in the
back,
half.
a 4v1
Spend
situation
everything. We keep
with a
nothing.
spike out in the open is just not a good scenario. Very, very tight round this go around. 5v6. Looks like we might have a bit of a mid push from both angles here this time. Guess they're gonna try to catch Freezer off guard. Able to
Scanning
take
ahead.
some of Neon's health.
I am the hunter!
Pick there. They don't know the Neon is up there on the mid column. NCVA just currently holding space, trying to assess the situation, see where they can pick off any weaknesses. If they can pick off at least one player, it'll give them the confidence to probably initiate in a specific
Revealing
direction.
area.
Fire in the hole! This way! Go, go, go!
Unfortunately, Raze was being able to get knocked out there at A. They're gonna try to execute A, but looks like Yuki's
30
there to kind
seconds
of
left.
keep it off, and he's gonna use the
One
vault.
enemy remaining. Flawless.
That's gonna make it 6-all going into the switch.
Shortcut!
Switching sides.
I'll be anxious to see how the differences between attack and defense are with these two teams, given the fact that they are so close this go.
I'm out of here!
Looks like we're gonna
This goes
kind
here.
of do a default scenario almost, but with NCVA, we're gonna have at least a couple on B here, and then
Yes, this is a nice
looks
spot.
like
That goes there.
Neon's gonna swing between B and mid. We're destroying Cypher's
Revealing
trips,
area.
or at least the one trip right away.
I must wait a moment.
Flash from KO there,
Tripwire destroyed.
able to get Cypher. Looks like we are gonna get planted.
Caution.
Lot happening flank though. Probably able to get the flank.
One enemy remaining.
Drop in a scoop.
Oh, and NCVA just had a good flank on them. Was able to kind of come at them from all angles.
No ready. Not ready yet.
Now, being a lower eco round for the VAVA team, I'm curious to see
This goes here.
how the strat pays
Scanning
out this
ahead.
go round. Looks like they're going to try to see if they can get any information mid. And looks like they're just going to take this one slow. They're just trying to get what information they can to see where everybody is set up.
Bomb buddy out.
Able to at least verify that there's 1 to 2 mid there, but not really anything else. They're just holding their position, knowing that they have somewhat better weapons than the pistols that VAVA currently has.
Revealing area.
Raze is going to back out there, though. And that gives them total upper mid control.
Right here.
I'm not entirely sure what happened to to Yuki that round.
30 seconds left. Last player standing. Flawless.
I reckon I'll take a kip after this. I've earned it.
And it's like once they knew that the position was there, they were just kind of trapped in the backside of B there. very similar start, just kind of a slower. Yuki's gonna break the mid door, so that way they have that as an option if they want it. Looks like Freezer may try to contest the space at mid market here. Doesn't realize that there's two. Raze is able to take advantage of that. Yuki rushing in to try to get a spray. Unfortunately able to find somebody. Snacks Eyes getting one and then also taking one. So. Finney does have the spike here. And I believe I'm not sure if they know where Spike is, if they think that she doesn't have Spike. I believe
30
at
seconds
this
left.
point, she's just trying to save the weapon that she currently has. Which I don't blame them. Being a 3v1 situation in this scenario would be pretty tricky to pull off that.
10 seconds left.
Better to save the gun than to die knowing that it's like it's like you kind of know just because of the 3v1. Still seeing some low eco on the VAVA side, unfortunately. You're going to have just a little bit of firepower with that Guardian and the Phantom, but the Spectre will come in handy at close range, and so can the Stinger, believe it or not. The Stinger is a little underrated. You just got to get past the recoil feature. And Cypher's holding that angle down. Thankfully, there's no entry trips here, though, so that's
go.
a good thing. Looks like they're able to get one pick. Neon's gonna come in here though and catch some of them off guard. They know that they're walking.
Bad move. Watch out. I'm out of here.
Neon's able to
Spike
pick off
down
another
A.
one before making it a 3v3 situation at this point. And Clove going to be taken down there, and now it's just left up to Raze.
Last player standing.
And Raze is going to
Spike
be
planted.
taken out, so now Cypher has a choice to try to take on the 3. Being the eco that they are, he's probably just going to try to do as much damage as he can. Or he's just going to save the gun this round. I believe they're just going to let VAVA have this round. It'll make it a 7v9. And looks like a couple of the VAVA players are going to come looking to try to destroy that eco a little bit, but it's not going to pay out for them. They'd rather not
Revealing
sacrifice
area.
too much either. Able to secure round and get a little bit more eco, so that way they can make it a little bit more even. Though I will say a couple of the NCVA players are going to be at a little bit of a loss this round with the eco as well. Having to settle for a Bucky, and I guess Neon's going to stick with Neon's going to go with the Bucky as well. Looks like I have 2 Buckies and some Vandals. The Neon and the Raze holding tightly, knowing that they have the Bucky situation. They're trying to play close.
Satchel out.
Unfortunately, Raze isn't going to be able to get.
Like I never left!
Clove's going to use the ult to come back. Is she going to be able to find a pick? She's able to secure a pick, but then
Spike
she
down A.
goes down again. Quickly down to a 4v2 situation.
Cage triggered.
Spike planted. One
Raze
enemy
able to
remaining.
get 2, making this a 1v2 situation. Now both NCVA players are very weak. If KO hits him once, oh no, and NCVA able to secure that round, unfortunately. Looks like VAVA's going to call a timeout again. Try to reassess and see if they can lock in these last few rounds to take a win. I think the biggest thing is trying to think of the unexpected, and it's obviously it's tricky. You know, you've got a lot going on at one time. You know, where to use your util correctly, or are we covering all the different corners that there are that are involved in this map as well. Yeah, I think it's just really going to take some time to figure out the best solution, like making sure that we have our flanks and everything secured, or you know, somebody's at least watching behind as we're like moving from place to place. But like I said, it's easier said than done. As a player, understand that it's completely you lose that. You can think about it, you know, after the fact, or you could think about it from an outside perspective watching, but in the moment you just, you know, you kind of just caught up in it. So these players play their hearts out. That's the biggest thing, is that they're having fun and that they're doing their best. And that we can learn from the mistakes that we have. It looks like they're gonna try to hard hit B here.
Scanning ahead. There they are.
Cypher able to get it. Freezer's able to quickly take that back out.
I know
Making
exactly
this a
where
4v3
you are.
situation. Cypher's ultimate
Spike
could prove this.
Go get him.
They definitely know where the NCVA players are.
No peeking. Here comes the party. Satchel out.
Able to get that. Ooh, and able to spray through the wall.
One enemy remaining.
And Omen is now down to a 1v2 situation.
Blinding.
They know where he's at.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my! Finny!
You forget your
Finny
place.
with the clutch that round. So close to, honestly. I'm sure they're probably going to recap on that Clove shot just a second ago, but that's okay. They were able to finally secure the round, making this a V10. I don't know why I keep saying V. It's a just A10. VAVA trying to come back and see if they can bring out the win in this second round in comparison to the first. I believe it was 13-3 or 13-2. VAVA winning the first one. Already, Raze getting
Standing
taken
ahead.
out, and I'm behind on missing that action. Unfortunately, I apologize. Not as good with switching to the best shots. Able to kind of contest that mid space a little bit, and Clove's dealing with just
Go, go,
a
go.
lot of health currently down.
I got Spike.
And it looks like A site might actually be completely free at the moment. Looks like Breach is definitely there watching, knowing that there's only a Guardian on one side. Makes a little bit of a difference, but Breach taking some more damage
Spike planted.
there. Breach quickly taking space, but
One enemy remaining.
down to the 4v1 situation, and Cypher unfortunately is not going to be able to come out of that, making this a 9-10 situation. And let me just say, I hope my commentating isn't too cringe for everyone, because like I said, I'm not a professional Valorant player myself, but I can at least call out some of the basic stuff. Radford University usually streams the varsity matchups. They are currently off tonight, so our open league team wasn't able to play because of a forfeit from the opposing team, so we're streaming the varsity matchup.
Traveling.
And it looks like we're gonna have possibly a B hit here. Kind of taking it a little slow. Clove already gone, but Neon with this huge flank. Now the difference is she only has a pistol, but she could catch enough players and at least get one thing. Oh, and she has ult, so yeah, she's able to secure one.
Spike down A.
I'm pissed.
We have two Neon ults. Unfortunately, the VAVA Neon ult is gonna win in that situation. Oh, Breach able to secure that pick, but then
One
Cypher
enemy remaining.
quickly making this the 1v2 situation
30 seconds left.
again.
Last player standing.
1v1. Oh, and Snack Size able to secure the win there for VAVA. Very, very close. This has been a very, very close matchup the entire way through. Keep in mind, if you haven't watched this before, we do have to, or one team has to win at least by 2 rounds, so it could go into an overtime situation, but we shall see. It looks like we're going to have a lot stacked here. Ooh, it's going to be an Oni, or not. Not an Oni. Why did I say Oni? We got a couple flanks here by Rays and everything too. VAVA quickly trying to take B site here.
Spike planted.
Breach trying to get a pick and was able to be successful on Sova. Clove trying to take that flank position, not quite able to get it. Cypher able to get another one. Unfortunately, he's not able to secure that round. VAVA taking another round. VAVA would either have to take the next 2 rounds or only allow 1 more to NCVA. NCVA having to take the next 3 rounds. Again, you have to win by 2. 13 is the deciding factor. Looks like we're gonna see some action here happen. Big.
Satchel out.
Ray's getting hit right there, taking it down to 35. VAVA just quickly trying to take some control. Show some dominance there. Now it's just a lot of weight to see where everybody is. Yuki's taking a little bit of space there, being main, but there's 2 currently there. And it looks like they're gonna pick Breach off. and Cypher off.
Coming
Surprised
through.
both of the Neons, obviously the Neons ended up meeting there.
30 seconds left.
We're going to be left with a 2v4 situation, but we know how quickly that can turn. Looks like the two are going to regroup and market. Try to take through there.
No peeking.
Spike
Reply
planted.
destroyed.
Clove Rays slowly making their way through, able to get one. Really going to have to pick off one more to make this a little bit more of an even. But man, Clove taking some damage, and Rays is also weak.
Last player standing.
At that point, they just had the angle on them.
Match point.
The VAVA making it a 12-10 situation. One more round. VAVA will take round 2.
Dropping a
Full,
smoke. Not ready yet.
full buys here.
There.
Rays definitely has the intel, so she signaled to the other team. I have a feeling this is going to be a very quick or a very tight match, but actually VAVA is looks like they're going back out, but man, they're able to get a pick there mid. Cypher just kind of waiting it out. Only Clove is on B site to try to hold it. Unfortunately,
Like I never left.
she didn't get it immediately, but she's able to,
Spike planted.
unfortunately not able to come back.
Nowhere to run!
Last player standing.
And unfortunately, a 1v5 situation does not spell well for Cypher at all. And with that, VAVA is going to
Attackers
take
win.
the win over NCVA, both rounds. Good job to both teams. This was a very, very close matchup this second go around. Sunset definitely has some of those trips and curves and stuff like that that you just have to watch out for. And these were two very well balanced teams in this circumstance, but congrats to both of them. And with that, that is the conclusion for our sports and everything this evening. I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch and recap. We will be streaming on Wednesday with Rocket League, so I hope to see you then. Other than that, I'll see you next time, and I'm VAVA Coach Owens.